Hi, good morning. This is Flora's Place Shop on Etsy and YouTube. How are you today? Well, I'm back and I thought, well, I'm going to try something. I was out at Michael's and I found two of these that were left. Holy moly, they're going fast over there. So anyway, I've got one and I'm going to do one in pink and one in blue. And I'm going to post it. And then I have to send some stuff over to Ridgeway. Sarah at Lasting Impressions in Ridgeway, Ontario. And I'm in Crystal Beach. So I'm going to make her a couple of things because like I said, I'm going away on the 13th. I'll be gone for 2 weeks. And I figured, well, I'm going to make some stuff for her to have some spring and some Easter and maybe some beach stuff going in her store. So if you can't find me on Facebook, and there's curbside pickup, so if you go to Etsy and you see there's a wreath there you want, you're local, message me, because what I do is I take off the shipping because the shipping's in the price. So the shipping can cost a bit because it is shipping. So anyway, let's get started. I've got my greens that I've picked out. I've got some mesh from the last bunny I did, and oh, I got so much love. Thank you so kindly, everybody. So I've got some beautiful that I picked up. Oh, wait till you hear the prices on these. Ashley. Okay, so for this bush, it was $9. That's not bad. Okay. But, I had to have this because I'm using this in 2 projects. One's for a baby shower. And this one, $10 just for that one. And $10 just for that one. Look at how much smaller it is. So anyway, that's where we're going with that. Now this one, I paid $16, but I got a big bush. So that's the difference right there. But it's wherever you get your stuff, you know. So anyway, what I did was I used zip tie, and I zip tied and cut the end of this mesh. Okay. Now I'm going to probably do the same pattern. I'm going to do one in pink and one in blue today. Okay, and see how far we get. Now, and I made a bow already because I'm trying to, you know, go a little faster here so it's not too long for you guys. So all my friends out there that are watching and support me, thank you so kindly, Lorraine, my girlfriend there. She's always, I send her things and she goes, that's a good one, make that one. Yeah, I like that one. God bless her. She helps me out picking things out. So have a great day, hun. So what we're going to do is, what I thought is, this looks so pretty like this. What I thought I'd do is put the mesh around here. Never done it before. So let's go ahead and see what we come up with. This is leftover mesh from my big Easter bunny that I made. And you can see that on YouTube. So check that out. So what I want to do is I want to start somewhere around here so that the bow covers it. Okay. And so what I'm going to have to do is get some wire, handy dandy wire, my zip ties, and my glue pen. I kept calling it a glue stick. Oh, jeez. So, yeah, can't have that. We had so many glitches at the beginning. The microphone didn't work right. The lighting wasn't working right. I was fading. There was shadows. I'm like, oh, dear Lord. And I'm surprised you guys still watched it. I'm having a little bit of a feel here. There we go. What I'm going to do is just go around the zip tie. Sometimes your mesh has material in it. Where did I get this? I got this at Canadian Tire at Christmas. I knew I wanted to do something with it. So I got two of them actually. This one and this one for $17. But I think I can get two out of there. Two projects out of that one. Which ones I do not know. So how's everybody doing today? It's gray down here in Crystal Beach. Okay, so I'm gonna try to get this. And this is like a grapevine, but it's it's not the hardwood grapevine. But I like working with it. There's two of my bunnies that I've worked with, and look at how beautiful my wreaths turned out. Like, I really like working with this. So I'm just going to take it off here so I can work with it, shove it through. It's easier to shove through than the other one. Hopefully it's easier today. Okay, I'll be right back. So yes, I've decided to just kind of put some wire. When you get to the end, I'm at the very end of the roll, and that was the second project. So I just cut it off, not to the don't cut right to the wire, but give yourself some room, or you can, and that's why I don't tighten up my wires, because you can push down a bit if you want. And then I would go with, I wish I had my tinier zip ties. And I'll just put this like this. Oh wow. Sometimes you put them so you can hear that zippy tie. Now that's good. And you can snip that off. That you're not going to be able to see it. So that's what I've done. I've taken some time, and it would have taken longer, but that's what I've done with my mesh. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to place it. Drop that down. Bring this closer because I'm not using the glue right now. And I'm going to place this where I want to put my bubble wrap or my mesh wrap, called the bubble method. So then you just take your wire and you go in behind, and you won't be able to see this wire because it's brown anyway. So then you just twist that. Woo! Little Easter bunnies trying to get away on me, little Peter Cottontail, hopping down that bunny trail. There we go. So then you can play around with it. Now you want to turn it. You want to see the metallic in there, and it's gold. So you want to play around with it. You might want to play around with it all the way around to make sure you have enough. And I'm just, oh my God. You know when I say I'm flying by the seat of my pants? Like, how close did that come? Holy moly. Well, that's good. I like when a plan comes together. And this is definitely coming together. So I told my girlfriend, anyway, I says, you know what we should do? She says, I don't know, I'd like to do that. I said, well, come on, I'll teach you how to do it. We'll just get some supplies and we'll start with the swag. Right, Lorraine? We'll just start with a swag. Easy peasy. You do one, I do one. You do two, I do one. She'll probably outpass me. She's good. She does other stuff. She's a fantastic. She makes the most beautiful cardigans I've ever seen. Telling her, why aren't you doing it? No, not into it anymore. So, you know, things change, right? Things change. Now, I haven't knitted in years. Here goes the bunny. He wants to hop around the bunny trail. And that's, I'm going to put it down here while I'm talking to you. I hate my back to you. And you can see my beautiful t-shirt. We do have our t-shirts in our Etsy shop for sale. There's a lot of vintage ones in there too. Some really cool ones. There's some of Cher, Aerosmith. Oh my goodness, I got so much memorabilia. And I'm like, you know what? Don't wear it anymore. So let somebody else enjoy it. So we have a bit of that. You'll have to check that out when you can. One day. Okay, so I'm going to just go around here. I'm going to put this so it's much easier for me to do it this way. Anyway, I never did tell anybody my story. So when COVID hit, prior to COVID, and I don't want anybody to feel upset over it. It was crazy. I had spinal cord surgery, and I didn't know what to do with myself. So I finally got out of my wheelchair and my walker. I had to do a lot of therapy in Barrie, Ontario, and thank God for those nurses up there. Oh my goodness gracious, they helped me out. But it was all rehab, and I got through that, and I started making wreaths. And that was my sanity, because I didn't know what to do. I had lost my job. I couldn't do my job anymore. I didn't lose it, but yeah, I guess I did, because I can't do it anymore. So yeah, so that was my journey. And then I started making a small swag, a small little wreath. I was making stuff for my girlfriends, actually. My girlfriends can tell you that. And I was giving it to them away and giving them away and making them. And they finally said, well, we can't make this anymore. We've got no room. What do we do with this stuff? I said, well, give it away. Oh, you can't keep giving it away. It costs too much to make. So why don't you start selling it? I goes, really? They go, yeah. Oh, okay. So what I did was start making it. And then I started selling it. And the neighbor came over and said, that's a beautiful wreath. Who made that wreath? I said, I did. Geez, can you make me one? I said, yeah, I can do that. So, yeah. So that's how my journey started. So I had one spinal cord surgery, and then I had another. The second one was really, really hard on me. And that's when I said I wasn't going to do the wreaths anymore. I got really frustrated. I got mad at myself, mad at the world. It was nobody's fault. I was just not getting better as fast as I wanted to. So if it wasn't for this, when I get into the zone, it feels good. It feels really good. So I know why all those wreath makers out there enjoy it, because it's therapy. It really, really is. And you know what? If you can do that, you can do anything. So anybody out there that's looking to do something, you should try to do this, because therapy is good. So anyway, I've got my bunnies, and I'm like, I got my bunny ears. Remember, I did a tutorial on my big Easter swag? So I've got 2 bunny ears left, and I'm thinking, why couldn't I? Well, here we go. I want to put them both here. So I'm gonna have to cut these guys down. And I cut my wires even on an angle. You know, when you do real flowers, you cut them on an angle so that the water goes up inside. So that's what I want to do here. I want to put that guy there. You can see him coming back through here. And I want to put him. I wish I had more, but I went to Michael's. They had no more. They were all out. All their stock. Okay, so that's where we are right now. So I made my bow earlier. This turned out pretty nice. All hand-free. All hand-free. Made my bow. Bought a bow maker. Well, and then I was like, nah, I'll do it myself. I don't know why I bought it. May sell it. So this is what I'm going to do. Okay, come on, buddy. Stay there. Okay, what do you think so far? I know it looks pretty, huh? And then I'm going to do, and I can do this too. Look what I picked up too. I got these from Winners. And I already put 1, 2, and one my Easter swag. I put 2. All this for $7.99. Check out Winners. Go there and see what they have, because here's my little, I got a bunny there. This is for the blue bunny, but look at this guy. This is from Michael's. Everybody's seen those. And then I got a little basket, so I can do my own Easter eggs. And I've got some other, like, there's a pink. Oh, the pink might look nice in there. What else do I have? Well, I haven't done anything with that yet. But I've got this little, and look at this cute bunny with mommy bunny with baby bunnies. Little baby bunnies, honey. Yeah. So I might even do that. That would go really nice. Maybe through here, somewhere in there. Okay. Well, we're gonna have fun today. So I'm gonna use some of this. Okay. Hydrangea, but I don't know. This one, look at the colors. I love this. I love this. Oh, and I love when I feel this. This isn't bad. This isn't bad. But when you feel something, that's not bad. But when you feel something and it's crunching hard, I don't want it in my room. It's too crunchy. Like, that's not bad, but there's some that are really bad. But you know what? I guess if the wreath turns out beautiful, it's on your door, you're happy, then what the heck, right? Because a lot of wreath makers are using different products. And you got to use what's out there because, you know, the pickings are thin. Okay, so I got that all done. I'm going to put my bunny ears, and then I'm going to put my bow in. Time. But I'm going to cut them a bit because I don't need... Aren't these bunny ears sweet? And they're really, they feel like fuzzy. They're really fuzzy. Here's my lovely blue pan. Now I put a little extra glue there. You won't see that after because I am going to put some greens in there. But I want to make sure you get some glue in there because it really sticks to it good. Now some of my swags are pretty big, and my one girlfriend said, well, would you put that on the door? And I said, yeah, because it takes up the whole door. That's a door without a screen. But what I thought you could do, just because I thought you could do it, as you're coming in, you open up your door, you've got maybe a chair or a bench there, and then over here you might have a little table, and you throw your keys in the bowl. right there somebody usually has a mirror. Take the mirror down and put your swag there. That is, you know, if you want to, because some of these get pricey. They do get pricey. It's because what you use. You want to use good stuff. Okay, so I'm going to wait till this dries up a bit. And, whoops. Yeah, is everybody having a good day today? Hope everybody is. I decided to come down. I have to make some stuff for Sarah's store, Lasting Impressions, there in Ridgeway, because I'm going away and I want her to have some stuff before I go away, because I'll be gone for 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. So sometimes I don't cut my sticks down right to the bottom, because then you can move everything up. So I've got an extra one, but I've got so much here, and then I don't want to use a lot of flowers, so I'm just going to snap up 3, because I want to use this in another project. The lady's having a baby. I have 2 ladies that are having a baby. My sweet little niece, but we don't know what it is yet. Little baby's coming. So I'm gonna have to do something pretty for that baby's room, which I don't mind. I love doing that. Yeah. Now I would use these 2 hydrangeas leaves. And a lot of sometimes what you do, I got a basket. If you got any little leftover stuff like this, keep it. Because you never know. Like, I love the colors in there. It's almost like some orangey brown, or it could be, to me, maybe, well, more pinky. See, look at the colors there. Okay, I'm going to do this. There's the colors. And then there's the color there. So around here it's got some pinky in it. This would be good. Not for this project. I would use for the baby's centerpiece I'm making. And I found some little lambs at the Hobby Lobby, and a cute little pink basket. So sweet. I thought, oh, I know what I'll do with that. It'll be a little shower gift, you know. Okay, so between that and that, that's a lot of greens. Okay, here we go. We've got all this. I know, and it doesn't look a lot compared to some people when they make big wreaths, right? But it is a lot for that little bunny. And I've got other things I might want to put in. These guys. There's more stuff here. So yeah, I'll clean my area, and I'll be right back. Hi everybody, I'm back. So I just had to cut up some stuff and get that bow on there. So I did. And look at how it looks. Now I know you can see some glue there, and you might want to bend them, because there's wire in here, so you can bend them. But I will in a little bit. I just wanted to see what I was playing with, and I wanted to show you guys how it started. So after doing this one, I'm gonna put the wreath form just on the easel so you can see where we started. And this is leftover mesh for my swag, my bunny swag, my only ears left. They're at Michael's. The ribbons at Michael's, all at Michael's. Yeah, and all my greeneries from Michael's too, and my flowers. So I just want to say thank you to all of my Americans for supporting me. I really appreciate that. Thank you so kindly. And all my Canadians, like, I am a Canadian. What do you think of that? And look what somebody sent me. I still got the little ticket on there. She says, one of my customers sent it in the mail. I thought it was from Amazon or somewhere. And she goes, oh no, I know you like to wear hats and funny glasses and stuff like that. And she gave me a pair of glasses. Isn't that nice? I was like, well, thank you so kindly. So she said, no, I made 2 wreaths for her, one for her daughter and one for her, and they turned out beautiful. So she just wanted to send me something, and it was like, I didn't expect it. I was like, oh my gosh, how nice is that? So thank you. See, now you can push these. This is what I like about it. If you want to push them right up, you can. Look at there. Or I take it back down and I divide it because I'm going to have other greens. But depending, now with this guy, I might push it up because I don't need much. Like the bunny says it all. Like, I don't know if I should go in here, maybe. Holy moly, here I go. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hopefully I got 5 picks. So if you wonder how I haven't been back on, it's because I've been out trying to. As soon as I find out something or there's greenery, I'm like on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix and match. Oh, I can't wait. This is going to turn out so good. So if I do one up there, what goes on one side goes on the other. I'm just sticking it in the mesh just to see. Now that's too big there. But then got some greenery here. That's too green. Ooh, that's really green. Maybe we'll go in with some of this because I can mix it up a bit. Got the beige in there. Maybe what I'll do is I won't push it all the way up. I might just go in with little bits. I like it with the more in it. Well, I'm going to play around and we'll go from there. That's what we're here for, to play around and you to learn just like me. Like I'm just going to, oh, yeah, see something. If I don't like it down here, I'll think about it while I'm doing another spot. So I'll put that right in there. There. Another guy. Greens. Here. So remember I told you you didn't want to see that the glue in the bunny, but I wanted to get the bottom of the bunny ears so it was really in there. So I'll take that one off. Take another one of these guys. Oh, look at that. Put that right in there. Perfect. Sometimes this stuff is very finicky, you know? Like when I do my big grapevine wreaths, you know, I just sometimes get them in bushels and I can put 1, 2, 3. I'm almost done. But this stuff is because it's so, you gotta just play around and you can't just shove it. Now you gotta be real gentle with it. And you want it to turn out, but you want it to get in there. So I just keep pushing. There you go. It'll catch. And sometimes you might see the odd sticking out. that there. That's the face, that's there. I'm happy with that. I might put some greens in the bow. And now I just want to work on this area. So, what I might do, some of this apart, a little bit. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and then I'm going to put a couple flowers in. What I think I'm going to do because it's too much. So if I go in here, I want to go into the grapevine. I want to hit into the grapevine. Sorry, I didn't put glue, but you can hear it crunch. When you hear it crunch, you know you hit it. Okay, so you've got that in there. So then you might want to go with, but don't forget you want to make it pretty. Okay, so I might even put this one off. I might not use it all. I might be doing something like that. You see what I'm doing there? So I think I'm going to go like this all the way around, and I'll be right back. Oh, you know what? I just got into the zone and totally forgot that I was, oh, my son, he's like waving his arms in the background. Mom, start talking. Oh my goodness gracious, I'm so sorry. I was getting in the zone. See what I mean by therapy? Is this not the best therapy ever? Oh my goodness gracious. I just proved my point. So that's what I mean when I was laid up from my accident, my spinal cord. This is what I started doing. And you know what? It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. There we go. Wreath making is a good feeling. That's a new t-shirt I should make. Wreath making is a good feeling. Okay, so now I'm going to add the pink in. I'm kind of like liking this pink more than I'm liking that pink. But like I really think it pops. That's what you want it to do, is pop, right? I'm just placing this in here now, and I'm going to push it down with the greens because I want you to see the greens because of the pink in there, but it's just because of the way I've cut these. So let's just see what they look like. If I can get them in there and show you, and then I can come back and glue them in. You guys know, get the drift. there's too many on that guy. See, look at that. That down. Oh, I've never even thought of this. You don't want to take away from your bow. So I'm just playing around. I don't know what I'm doing yet. Glue on my fingernails again. I don't know. I like my bow. I don't want to take away from my bow. I've already got some pink in there. I don't know. I think maybe let's try this one. See, it's good that you can try this before you go and glue it. I don't know. Oh boy. Got me. I almost like, now don't forget, you always have a basket full of your stuff. Kind of like that. I'm trying to think of, okay, what else can I put in here? No, because I only have one of these. But I do have some others that I can cut off. See what this one would look like. Because it does have the beige in it, right? It's got the beige like the ball. Oh. Put a big one. If I cut these off, don't worry, I have a place to put all mine. I've got a little box just with eggs. So if I need eggs, that's where I go to. And these daisies, they're nice for a spring wreath. You don't want to cut these daisy up. Because littler wreaths, this is great for, I'll show you. Oh, you'll have to, this is a mess back here. But look, I'm going to be doing something. I keep saying I'm doing something the next day, and oh my goodness, but this would be really good with this. I think so. Each their own. So I've got two of these. I don't want to overkill it. It is Easter, so I could go maybe one in here. Here, one here. See, that's all. Oh, flyway Easter eggs. Little guy. I can't find it. Okay, I'll get another one. There's more here. Underneath the table. That's because I don't have them glued in. I don't know. Oh boy. Okay, you know what? I'm going to be right back. I'm going to play around with some of the things I have on my table so I don't waste up everybody's time. But this is where we're at. And I'm not leaving my workshop till I do the blue one. So we're doing the blue one today. So I'm just going to see what I've got in my stash. I'm just not, like, I know these are pretty, but I don't know. Okay, give me a few minutes. Let me play around. I'll be right back. Okie dokie. So I've decided not to go with the bright pinks. This is too much pink. And these are the colors, the softer colors. See, you can see the beige, like, you want the softer colors. So I'm going to put them. Trim them down. I was looking at some greens and I thought, no. US $7.99, Canadian $9.99. God, I wish I could go to the shop in the States. I should find out where the wholesalers are in Buffalo. Go to Buffalo. You want good quality stuff. Oh, where that one came off of. Okay. I'm going to have to glue that guy back in there. I'm going to waste that. But I used to throw out little stuff like this, and I was watching a lady. She said, don't throw it out. She said, I will never throw it out. She goes, you can always use it on little projects. Sometimes I need little projects for the store because, you know, everybody's got a budget, and, you know, you want to make everybody happy. Okay, so we're going to go right inside there with a little bit of glue, and I'm going to go right inside where I see a little gap, and there. Try to go behind this one so that it doesn't take up all the greens. That a little bit this way. I don't want to hide my greens because my greens are too pretty. Like, they've got pink in them. You want to see that? So I'm going to go in there. Okay. I have one more. And I'm going to leave this up there. I don't want to do too much up there because the bow already, you don't want to hide too much of the face, right? I've already got the bow in there. And I've got some greens in there, so I don't want to do that. So you got the pink in here, brings up the pink in here. You've got the round face. You might want to move your bows around. I got a little bit of green in there, and I'm not putting anything in there. And I'm going to put these here. Now, I'm just wondering about a couple of Easter eggs. Maybe. No, see, it takes away from the face. Now I'm I don't want to take away from. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I don't know. What do you guys think? Something, I don't know. Sometimes if you put too much, people don't like it. You know, they just like it light. I've noticed that. I used to make big wreaths, and they weren't selling because it was just overkill. But then I look at other people and they're so beautiful. I'm like, why wouldn't you want that on your door? But everybody's different. We're at a beach area, so they like beachy stuff, burlap stuff. So I'm trying to figure, and it's going to the store where I can put my Easter bunny rabbit, my carrot. Oh boy. I kind of think that would look cool. Well, you know what? I'm going to wire it up and try it. And if it doesn't work, we're flying by the seat of our pants again. I'll be right back. So anyway, I was just playing around. We got the flowers in with the greenery, and then like I had my burlap where I told you I got these from Winners. I'm going to check that out tomorrow. I've got to go into town, so I'm going to see if they have more, because I'm telling you, I love these. So anyway, I put those in so you can see everything. I'm going to bring it out, bring it to your attention. There we are. Now, I'm going to turn it around, and you're going to see my mistake. But I wanted it down, so I'm going to cover that with some of the greenery that's in the front, but very shadow, so it's not rubbing up. And this greenery I use is very soft, so it won't scratch a door. And here's where we put the bunny ears in, or I put the bunny ears in. And so I'm going to trim that. And then I'm going to trim it, and I'm going to push it in to the grapevine. And I'm going to put some green over that. So then that piece and that piece will be covered. And I like to put it down gently. But like I say, I'll show you something right now. Okay, so if you take it, look at how I'm shaking that. That's why I love using these, okay? Because nothing is falling apart. When I put it in and hear that crunch with my nails, just happens to be the same color today as my bunny, you shouldn't have a problem. There should be no problem. Take your time, put it in there. Start out with a sway, and you can do this too. And if you're on a budget, you can go to the Dollar Tree and find oh, I know, you can find the the little headbands they have with the funny blumpy ears, right? Plumpy, fluffy rhinestone. You could do this too with a swag, okay, on a budget. I mean, I should go to the Dollar Tree tomorrow and see if they have a swag and do it on a $20 budget. I'll try my best, but we're in Canada, and like I said, you pay $7.99, we're $9.99. So I wanted to do it on a budget, but I'm sure in the States you could get a swag, not a big swag, the ones with the grapevine swags, okay, the long ones. And this is for the next project. So yeah, I think you would do really good with that. So I'm going to take this one down, and I'm going to show you what the grapevine looked like prior. I'm going to have to get my son to just pass it to me, please. Sorry about the delay. Okay, so here we go. There's a clip on it, a steel clip, but I always put my own clip. Okay, so this is the bunny, and this is what we started with. Now, I'm just going to put both of them there. Okay? So this is what you can do too. This one was from Michael's. It was $19 in Canada. I got it for a discount, so it was like $13. You know, sometimes you can get them just without that, just the face. And then you can put your ribbon. Okay, I'm going to put this down just for the heck of it. So you're on a budget, right? We all are. So pretend this isn't here. So you would just, this is really thick. I can't stick that in, but I can kind of show you. Just say for the heck of it. This just came out of the bag. So you have no belly, and you've just got your head, and you put this up like this with a bow. That's okay, because this is going to make your wreath bigger, okay? You've got the face, you've got the bunny ears. You can go to the Dollar Tree and get the ones that you wear around your head. The little kids wear them when they're going Easter hunting. Put those in there if you'd like, or felt in there if you like, okay? And then you just got the face. So then you put a bow and you put some greenery. If you can't go this route, you can always go this route. So don't be discouraged. Don't be discouraged. Come back, see me, and we'll get it done together. So you guys have a great day, and I'll see you shortly because I'm going to be working on the next bunny. This bunny is going to be blue by the time I'm finished. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. And I'm just trying to play around with my bow. Really crazy about the bows. Learned a lot making bows. But this is all freehand. Now they do get, like if you get an order from us, fix your bows. You won't have to cut your bows because I've done that already for you. But fix your bows. Don't just put it on the door and that. Fix your bows. Play with your bows. It's fun to play with your bows. And don't worry because it's not going to fall apart. I mean, I shake them. Believe me, you should see me. My son goes, "Oh, Mom, what are you doing?" I said, "I have to shake it." I said, "Just in case, something goes wrong. I don't want somebody to say, well, hey, I'd be devastated." I try to really do my best and to make the customers happy because it makes me happy to make them happy, right? Just like I always say, be kind, be nice, make somebody happy. At Christmas time, I had some of my friends and relatives over, and somebody asked me, they said, "Can you make me a bow for the top of my tree?" "I make you a bow for the top of your tree?" "Yes." So she came downstairs and she went, "Oh my God." I said, "It's an addiction." But I love it. So I made her a bow, and the long tails went all over, and she's like, "Oh, my tree looks so beautiful." So I was happy I could do that for her. So there you go. You've made somebody happy. Yeah. So I just keep playing around, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out, I want to do something different this time. Maybe I'll come down lower. I'm not going to do that, but that looks pretty too, but maybe I'll come down lower this time on this side, and I'm going to put some, but I'm not, oh, and I just wanted to tell you, my son got me a glue gun. This is a real glue gun. Heat for glue. Go figure. It says right on there, heat for glue. Isn't that great? So remember I told you about the blow dryer? He says, "Oh, I got one of those in the truck." And I was like, "Okay, this is good. This makes me happy. Happy, happy, happy." See, when I start doing wreaths, oh, I'm so happy. Makes me feel good. So anyway, I've gotten these, oh, look, there, fly away eggs, excuse me. Okay, we got eggs flying away. Those bunnies are just throwing their eggs everywhere. So I'm just going to put that one in the glue pan. I got these from Michael's too. Yep, these are from Michael's. I still got the sticky Ashley's. US $6.99, me $9.99. $9.99 for that. And I ripped out the flowers. They were cheesy. And then I just went, okay, what can I do with that? So I'm thinking, why not? Like that. Let's just say, get a little thing put here. Just say for instance, we have two hands. Okay. We'll do something pretty. We've just started, and that's what ends up to be. That's how pretty it is. So let's look at our greens today. I've got some leftover, and this is Bill's garden. So I've got this one left over. I want to use it. Look at the size of that. Oh. Now I got a whole whack of these in, and these are like rubber. Like I've never used these. This would be good in a centerpiece. Okay. Pretend. Well, here we go. Let's add some stuff. I'm just throwing it out there at you. Spread that open there. Now you can see this. We can make centerpieces. We do centerpieces here. We do wreaths, all sizes. We do saddles for the grave site. Okay. Weddings. I did a beautiful wedding a year and a half ago for my girlfriend. She loves purple. Rain. Easter Bunny's coming, Lorraine. Easter Bunny's coming. Gotta say you're mad. Anyway, we gotta have a little humor here. We're making wreaths, and when you make wreaths, you feel good. You got a little humor. So I'm gonna put that bunny back, and that's cute. I got that little area. So anyway, I'm just gonna put this back. I'm gonna try these blue. I love these blue. I was gonna try maybe some green, like really brighten it up, and then tone it down with some white. Like that might look nice. We'll see. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the mesh here too. Anyway, so we're back. I got the little zip tie. Here we are. The little one instead of the big one. I was calling it tie downs. It's zip ties. Zip ties. I was calling my glue gun, but it was my glue pan. Go figure. I think I was a little nervous. I still am. I'm always nervous at things we try in life, right? It's all new to me. Okay, so we're gonna cut this. And this is a different mesh than this one. This one I'm finding is more binding. Yeah, more binding. Okay, so I'm just gonna drop this, and look at how it matches the bow, eh? Okay, so we're just gonna do the same thing we did with the pink one. I'm gonna need more tag. That there so you can see that. You can see the bunnies, what I'm working with, and my bow. So I'm going to put this through the mesh. This is my wire that I do my bows with. I don't know what gauge they are. Couldn't tell you. So I'm going to take that. I'm going to tie it just like I tie my bows. Give it a couple of spins there. Yeah. So I'm going to start. I'm going to do the mesh all the way around, and then I'm going to put my bow in, and then I'm going to put my eggs in and see where we go from there. Okay, but I'm going to tuck it right underneath the face. And now I can take this to my table and do this because I want it nice and tight. Just spinning it, and I have enough room to tuck it in with my nails underneath. You won't even see it. Once you hear a crunch, you know it works. So there we go. I tucked it underneath there. I will add a little bit of glue to that area, but I just want to get motivated here and get this going. So, you know, every mesh is different. So you play around with your mesh, see where you want to go with it. That looks good. So I'll go in there. Tie it down again real tight. I'm going to go in more this way. As long as I get it through the one, which I did. I pull it through. You can see that, me pulling it through. Then I'm going to tie it again. I'm just going to put these ties to the back because if it's not tight enough, whoo, see, that's how I got to tie these tight. Everything's got to be tight. Because like I said, nothing's falling out of my wreath. And even for people that are learning, shake your wreath. It's not going anywhere. You haven't sent it out yet. Shake it. Make sure it's all good so that you can send it out. So you can sell it. Sell it on Marketplace. There's all these new groups that are out there, and they're wreath makers, bow makers. I mean, I've got 20 just in my area alone. So, you know what? It's all good. Share it with them. They share it with other people. If they like your stuff, they'll message you. They'll give you a call, and there you go. You're off and running. Got to start somewhere. There you go. I'm just going to put that down in again. That's why, like I said, I like using these wreath forms because they are good. I used to use 18-inch. By the time I was finished, I had one time a 32-inch wreath. Oh, try to ship that to Texas. I like my Texas friends out there. I made a cowboy hat for a Texan guy. He still messages me, and I think he follows along too. So say hello to all my Texas friends. See? Now, if I go like that, then I might want to put something in there. I got to keep looking at it. But I like that. I like the way the mesh goes. You can see it when it's on the bunny wreath, because you see the way it takes shape. Then you kind of go, okay, I can work with that. Go right in there. You don't have to go right through. You can just go on the side there. See how it goes right through? How easy is that? Messing around all the time with some of these. And I put it, look at, I haven't put all my stuff in, so I'm making sure that this is tied down tight. And when it gets to that customer's house, it's not falling apart. Okay, and I give it a little bit when I tie it because I'm going to push it down with my nail into the mesh. I mean into the wreath, sorry. Into the wreath. So there, you can't even see it. Okay, so now we've gotten there. I might want to just There's 1, 2, 4. So I might just come right in there because I gotta cut it out there. So I might come in right there. I like how it turns. Now if you give it too many, there you go. Now, go like that, it'll go under. I don't know if I want it under. I want it on the top, so I might go in that way. So I can get it up in here, pull it in here, tie it really tight. You can see that. Boom, done. Now, I'm just going to put it up right here. Put the rest of my mesh, probably use it for another project. This would be good with a beach wreath. Good colors for that. Okay. So now I'm going to do my zip tie. I got baby ones. I'm going to zip tie that down so I can cut it even more. Sometimes your zip ties like that, you got to turn them around. So what I've done is I've zip tied it, but I also zip tied it to the bunny. I'll show you in a minute. Okay, that's nice and tight. That's not going anywhere. And then I'm going to cut it down. Now, before I was off camera doing this, so now I'm not. It's taking me a little more because I was prepping. Now I'm trying to do it all. So you're not going to see that. So that's the blue. Now we're going to go in with the, I haven't even trimmed my, I don't know. Kind of like it there. So I don't know, I'm gonna try maybe over here. Let's see what we'd be doing with these guys. We're not gonna put them up there. Oh God. Well, we have to figure this one out here. So give me a few minutes. I'm going to take a coffee break and I'll be right back. Hi, I'm back. So I've done my mesh with the bunny, and I picked out some greens, and this is where I've ended up. I might use those rubber tulips, and like I said, I looked in my stash and I had some stuff, and I went and got a coffee because I've done 3 wreaths today on a mission. Never mind Peter Cottontail, Flora Cottontail. Get her done. Okay, so we're gonna do this. I just why I took a break. I'll leave my coffee over here. So I'm going to do this. Just follow along with me. So this was another, and that's too long, so I have to cut that. Sometimes that's what you can do. Pull it out, get it out of there. If it's not going in and you don't hear that crunch, I always like, that's one of the things where I find that if, boom, I just heard the crunch. So I'm going to do something like this. I've never done it, but I'm going to try something new. We all like to try something new. So we're going to try something new. So I'm actually hiding that zip tie. That's pretty. You know, this is going to be pretty springy, I think. Yeah. So I just this for a minute. Oh, my glue is starting to going on with my glue. So anyway, this glue is not working very good. So I had to turn it up. So what I'm going to do is, because this guy is flipping way out, and it's nice to be out like that, but I just want him down a bit. I'm going to take a little glue right there. You can see it. Okay. You'll always be able to see the glue because my nails will be closed. That's what I'm doing there. Just to hold it down a bit. Because this branch is not bending like some of the other stuff. So, the other flowers. I tell you, sometimes you get a bad batch of flowers, but you gotta use what you gotta use. So what I did was, I have some greens and I like the lighter greens, but I wanted to up my game, and I love these leaves, and they're soft. They're not rubbery. They're not a hard paper. No, they're soft. So I'm going to put this right on this side. I thought I could put it right here, but then that might be too much. So then I'm thinking, okay, maybe my bow. Don't forget, I got to cut my bow down. That might be nice. Then go in there like that, or over here like this. What do you think there? So maybe I'll try that. Okay, let's do that. And then you can cover your zip tie, right? Cover your zip tie. Now I don't have any bunny ears. Oh my God, what am I gonna do? Holy moly. Oh. I'm all in a panic. Well, one thing about my videos, you'll get a kick out of me. Because I get in a panic. What am I going to do without my bunny ears? Jeez Louise. And all my girlfriends that know me know I fly by the seat of my pants. Or I say, Jeez Louise. Matter of fact, I got a candle from a girlfriend of mine here. And she got it. It says, Jeez Louise. Yeah, my friends buy me some funny things. God bless them. They're funny. It's all good, right? Okay, so now got that bow, and I got it tied up because it was on. Get some room here and see what I'm doing. I'm just going to bend my easel a bit, okay? Maybe my son can. No, the easel is. Okay. The camera is going. So what I'm going to do. Oh my bunny. Want my bow up. Okay. I don't want to cover his face too much, right? So these are all be cut down. Okay, so we're going to cut them down together. So sometimes I don't even cut them down as much as they end up cut down, because I want to make sure that I can always go back and cut them after if I've made a mistake. And we all make mistakes, so nothing wrong with that. Scissors are starting to go too. Oh my goodness gracious, I've been through so many pairs of scissors. Let's see, you gotta go this way. No, this way. See, I almost caught myself. I almost did it the opposite way where it would have been like this. But sometimes that's a good idea. Okay, I'm going to show you right there. Sometimes this is good, because if you have to go and add an extra bow, okay, and this is your greens, you can go right in there and have your tails hanging. Like, you can have your tails. If I wanted to go with a tail that was hanging, I could go right inside and bring my tail down. So sometimes if you make a mistake, it might not be your mistake, you know. Well, obviously it's your mistake, but it might benefit you, because, but don't, like I said, always cut your tails. Okay, so we're gonna just cut these. A bit more. One a bit more. Now I'm going to cut this, but I might want to, I'm going to leave it long, but I might want to, something like that. I like that look. So I might try that with a little bit of glue. Sure, know where it's going. There. That looks pretty. Okay. Now if I have to go back in and fix my ribbon, I will, but it's expensive ribbon. So you want to make sure it's right. Okay. So now I'm going to go up in here. And I want to bring this guy in too. This is the little nest for the bunny, keeps his little eggs. So I'm thinking of going down in here. I'm going to push that through. This mesh is a little different, so hopefully, oh, I go right through. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to take this off, hold it up like this, get it. There. The bow is play around because Now this guy is coming way out. This wreath, this nest is coming way out. So I might have to go underneath. I got my nail there right now. I might have to go underneath and just put it down a bit more. I can't have it way out like that. So I'm gonna have to probably use another tie down. Another tie down. Here I go again. My zip ties, now my wire. And I'm gonna have to do this. I'm gonna play it by ear. Bending, not going in properly. Got it. Okay, how this looks. Now, I'm going to be playing around with it a little bit more. I've got some stuff left here, some eggs. I've got some tulips. So I'm just gonna play around where we can put these tulips. Go in there, maybe with the tulip. Tulips. There. And a little longer, I think. That okay. Now these are really delicate, very delicate. Find a spot in there, right in there. Okay. I think that'll be nice. Go. And I like these because these are like, look, rubbery. That? But funny to the touch, but it'll work. Okay, so I don't know if I'm going to go in here with one. Kind of looks off. Like that. Will do. So I've only got 3. Well, no, I've got. Anybody message me wants to buy tulips, I've got tons. I'd be willing to sell a couple of boxes. I've got way too much. So there you go there. And then I don't know what we're gonna do with these guys. I don't know. I'm just going to stick them in and then decide where I want to go with this. Might work out. Let's try that. I haven't glued them in. So there's a little gap over here where you've seen my zip ties. So I want to cover that area. And then I thought, okay, the two are there. So I've got to, do something with this. So how does that look? No, that doesn't look too good. Maybe what I'll do, they go again, something like that. I think that looks nice. Got a couple left of these. I can't do anything. Beans. I like these greens. Now I'm just going to move my easel because I'm bending over here. My back is killing me. I just want to see. I want it to all flow. Oh, I don't know. What do you guys think? Have a little bit of spring, right? Yeah. I want to make sure before I glue anything in. Oh my goodness. I guess after making 3 wreaths, get a little. Okay. Here comes Peter Cottontail, up and down the bunny trail. Never made a singer. Okay, I'm going to show it to you guys and then you let me what you think. I got to glue it in. Yeah, I think we're going to call it a day. I'm going to glue this in and I'll be right back and I have a coffee break in a minute. Okay, so I've just decided, I'm just gluing some pieces in now. I want to make sure my son says to me, Mom, you need something over there. Do you want to make the wreath? He says, no, I'm good. I'm good behind the camera. You go ahead, Mom. Here. Over here. Oh, we got another piece, so that's good. The one left. Oh, we're cutting it short today. Little pieces that I can use. Now, like I said, I'm going to bend the little sticks back because there's only 3 little pieces and I can use these pieces. It's not like I'm being, I don't have any more. So I just want to bend so they don't come off. There we go. Didn't even have to shut the camera off for this one. Nails come in handy. Okay, there we go. You would never know. Just gonna snip a bit. That one's good. That's good. Don't need all that. That was good. Wow. You would never know. You just gotta play around with it. Bend it a bit. With these, you can do that with these, so that's a good thing. Just gonna see. That's what I'll do. Last one. That's it, that's all. Go. Oh. Well, I wasn't going to use those eggs. I thought I could, but they have, see the white here and the white there, there's too much like green and blue in there, but I thought it would have looked nice, but it just, no. I got the tulips in. I'm glad I used those tulips because I want to use those tulips with another centerpiece. And I think I'm going to be working on another beach wreath and 2 centerpieces coming up. And I think this turned out pretty nice. So there you go. That's my other wreath, and there's my other wreath right there. So these are the 2 that I made, and you can make them too. You can go to Michael's and get these. And it's all what you put into them. If you go to Michael's and buy this, then maybe you have to go to the dollar store and buy stuff. So it's all good. You know, just start out that way. I would start out by making a swag, and I think they sell them at the Dollar Tree or Dollar, what is it, Dollarama or something like that. I've never been there, but I should go and check it out because there might be something that I can show you how to make on a budget. So don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share, always share. We should always share. And don't forget, I'm on YouTube, FlorasPlaceShop. I'm on Facebook, and pretty soon I'll be on Instagram. So you guys have a great day, and thanks for coming in and giving me all the love. The love is right back at you. So have a great day.